After a successful introduction at the 2018 Youth Olympics in Buenos Aires, breaking is set to make its big Olympic Games debut at Paris 2024. The chance of winning an Olympic medal has given the sport of breaking new energy, and experienced breakers like Courtnaé and Paul are looking forward to showing off their talents on the biggest of stages, as breaking in this country is finally making some meaningful strides.
We're on the right path. I think for many years we were stopping and starting. A lot of it based on the fact that there isn't a lot of platforms, so there's not a lot of opportunities for us to test our skills or things to work towards. But now with the addition of a Red Bull BC1 B-girl category and then an Olympic, sport, it's really just brought more eyes to this, and I think with that comes opportunities for females. So it gives us an opportunity to just do that, be seen and room to grow.
The resilient Courtnaé and Paul knows all about not being carried away with the highs of the sport, as low moments are always lurking around the corner.
Honestly, that injury was a game changer for me. I mean, I broke my foot clean a month before I defended my first title for BC1. 2021, I enter my first BC1, I win it, I'm feeling amazing. I go to Poland. It's the first time we have a B-girl from South Africa go. I come back feeling great, snap my foot in half a month before the final. Doctor tells me 3 months, no pressure, no weight, I compete anyway. And I think that hit me the most. I can openly say I was depressed, just based on how hard I had to work to get back to the floor, and to lose it in the final. It showed me that sometimes you can work very, very hard and you're still not going to get that thing. And it was an important lesson for me to go, this is a journey. It's not, okay, cool, once I got that title, I'm done. It's a constant ebb and flow. I'm going to win some, I'm going to lose some, and I'm okay with that. So in the beginning of this night, everyone said, how are you feeling? You're going to take it? I said, I honestly don't care. Because the previous ones, I went in like, I'm winning this. And it showed me flames. So now I'm just in a space where I really want to enjoy myself, whatever that looks like, injury, no injury.
The sport of breaking is not fully professional, and not all top breakers have big commercial deals in their pockets. Despite the slow progress being made in terms of commercializing the sport without losing any of its art form, there are some serious commercial partners who have taken the leap of faith and are exploring the possibilities of growth with the athletes.
I think it's becoming increasingly important for people to tick all the boxes, but what people don't understand is that it's just as new for us as it is for everybody else. So the media, brands are looking to us and saying, hey, let us know, and we also trialing and erring as we're going. We have no idea what we're doing half the time, We don't have generational knowledge of whether it's coaching and elite facilities that we can go to and train in. So I think slowly but surely we're on that path, and it's platforms like this giving us a little spotlight that gets us to talk about this thing. Because it's not something you can walk into a room and go, hey, I'm a breaker, and people suddenly care, But platforms like this, if I go in and say, I've won a Red Bull, whatever, people start to listen. So yeah, shout out to Red Bull for stuff like this. It really plays a massive part in what we do.
Now that Courtnaé, Paul and Toufeeq have conquered South Africa, how can they spread their wings even further and compete with the best internationally?
Both Toufeeq and Courtnaé and Paul have been at Red Bull BC1 previously, and so build upon that experience. If you have the opportunity, travel and compete before you get to BC1 to gain more experience. I think that's the biggest thing. When you compete at a level like that, the more you're able to compete at that level, the more comfortable you get on that stage. Here, they might be comfortable because they're in South Africa, but once you travel, it's a different crowd, it's a different audience. And so to generate that same vibe and support is very difficult, but you do that the more you travel and the more experience you get.
Now that both Courtnaé, Paul and Toufeeq have competed internationally, what lessons have been learned in the past which they can take on board as they go to Brazil for the Red Bull BC1 2024 World Final on the 7th of December this year?
I just think the difference between us and overseas B-boys is they just battle already. We don't have that much competition, so when we come over, we always tend to freeze when we see them, because it's like we're seeing our idols, like this is our Justin Bieber, this is our Chris Brown. So in the breaking scene, if we see our highlights, we kind of freeze. Because with me also, when I battled Kid Columbia in the top 16 in Paris, I look up to him. So when I got him, I kind of froze, but I was also injured, so I kind of had a second thought. So yeah.
For SABC News, this is Tandem Gone.